Today I am travelling from Edgware Road to Edgware Road. Well, if you are a little bit confused, you are not the only one, because there are two Edgware Road stations on the London Underground. The one behind me serves the District, Circle and Hammersmith and City lines, and the other one the Bakerloo line, but they're not joined together. Today I'm going to be travelling between both stations using the tube and also on foot. We are going to start off by using the tube right behind me here. So I'm going to take either a Circle or Hammersmith and City line, one stop to Baker Street, and then I'm going to transfer on to the Bakerloo line and two stops to Edgware Road. If you were to walk it from the Hammersmith and City, Circle and District line station to the Bakerloo line station, you'd know which direction to go, because there is a signpost here saying Bakerloo line. For the Bakerloo line station, turn left at the end of the road, then right at the traffic lights. So I'm just hoping when I get to the other Edgware Road station that there will be signs to help me walk back to here. Well, as you come into the Circle, District and Hammersmith and City line station, it says looking for the Bakerloo line. Edgware Road Bakerloo line station is a very short walk away. Walk past Marks and Spencer, turn right at the traffic lights and cross the road under the bridge. So at least there is information for anyone coming to the station. Well, there is some information about the Hammersmith and City, Circle and District Edgware Road station here. It's partly obscured by these signs. But it says the Edgware Road station opened on the 10th of January 1863 as part of the original route of the Metropolitan Railway, the first underground railway in the world. And we've got some pictures here from that time, around 1862, when it was under construction. And then there's the station in 1933. And if we look between these signs, there are more pictures. The top one is the control room, I would think, from 1934. And in 2012, a steam train was in the station as part of one of the heritage tours, probably. Well, this Edgware Road station is one that I'm very familiar with, as I use my car to get in, because I do transfer here on my way to work. Most days, sometimes I take another route. It can be quite a confusing station for people. You've got the dot matrix and you've got the two maps, one for the District line and one for the Circle line, but there's also the Hammersmith and City line as well. And I do like all the plants that you can see around this station. They are really nice. It's really nice to have this greenery. And that's the train that I needed. Unfortunately, I've just missed it, but there will be another one along in a moment. And there's a very rare sight. There's the Wimbledon train on the right hand side and the Circle line via King's Cross, St Pancras on the left hand side, both leaving at the same time. Very unusual to see that. We have the tube map here, so I'm just going to show you the route that I'm going to be taking today, starting here. So the next train to arrive on this platform, either the Hammersmith and City or Circle line train, I'll be taking it one stop to Baker Street, and from there I will transfer to the Bakerloo line, passing through Marylebone and getting off at Edgware Road on the Bakerloo line. I've got 2 minutes to wait for a Barking train, and I can tell you that if it says Barking, that is a Hammersmith and City line train, but it doesn't really matter, because from this point both a Hammersmith and City and Circle line follow the same route, but the Hammersmith and City line normally terminates at Barking. So once we get on board, we will time how long the entire journey takes. Just 1 minute to wait now. And here it comes. So the time is now 12:37. Let's time this journey.
The next station is Baker Street. Change for the Bakerloo, Jubilee and Metropolitan lines.
Right, okay, so I am at Baker Street. Now I need to transfer to the Bakerloo line and I'll be taking it 2 stops westbound. Well, I said westbound, it's actually northbound, but that is the direction I need to go to get back to Edgware Road. I thought I just missed one, but I've just caught one. Well, I'm really not happy to see that there are lifts at this station rather than escalators. I'm going to wait for the next one. Well, I do like the old ticket office. Look at this over here. There's Leslie Green. Green designed more than 40 stations on the Northern, Bakerloo and Piccadilly lines, including Edgware Road station, the one we're at right now. Ornate tiling, still celebrated today, was an integral part of his designs, as shown the photograph of Gloucester Road station to the right. And there we have it over there. Well, discounting the amount of time that I dithered coming out of the station and waiting for the extra lift, it would have taken about 10 to 12 minutes to travel by tube from Edgware Road to Edgware Road. And I'm now beginning to think that maybe I should have done things the other way round, doing the walking bit first, because it's raining now, and that does mean, of course, I'm going to have to walk in the rain. So are there signs to where the Hammersmith and City Circle and District Line station is? Let's take a look. Well, as you're coming out of the station, it does say Edgware Road station, Hammersmith and City District and Circle lines to the left. Okay, let's go. And if you're in need of another map, there is one behind me here, so let's just make sure we're going the right way. So we are here and we have to walk under the flyover to get to the other station. Right, we're going to time this. It's 12:55, so we'll start off by making sure there's no traffic that's going to run us down. It's a bit dangerous around here, I have to say. So that must be the flyover there, and I know I'm going the right way because when I looked on the map it said there was a M&S that I had to walk past, and I do see one in front of me, so at least I know that I am going the right direction. And of course it's typical that it's raining. It was dry before. My umbrella's going in every direction. You have to battle the elements here. It's gone again. Maybe I'd just be better off getting wet. Now I am hoping that there are going to be other signs for the station, because I don't really know where I'm going. Ah, Chapel Street. I think it might be up here because I am sure that I saw Chapel Street. I don't believe it. I see Edgware Road station in front of me, and that is the other one. Unbelievable, it's literally just round the corner, and I didn't even notice that there was an M&S here just outside it because the sign was sort of obscured. So there we are, and we're coming back up to this lovely sculpture that we saw at the start, which is called the window cleaner. Yeah, I've decided just to get wet. The umbrella was blowing away. Well, amazing, it only took 2 minutes to get from Edgware Road Bakerloo line to Edgware Road Hammersmith and City District and Circle lines by foot, and of course it didn't cost me a penny. Well, are there any routes around London that you'd like to see me do? Paul's not going to do these with me. These are going to be on my own, I think. Well, let me know in the comments. I need to get some lunch now and to dry off. We'll see you next time. Bye.